Good afternoon, all of my followers around the world. I found an article what was written by a very good friend of mine in the time and still, Doris Helstedt. And we spoke very often about the modern way of riding and how destructive it is. But from the point of view from a person who does physiotherapeutic or psychotherapy by horses, so a professional in the field, not as a rider and a trainer only, because he rode horses, he trained horses, but also that he was confronted every day with the wrong way of training. So she called it classic dressage versus competitive dressage. So the article I will publish today, there are some drawings so that people can see what is written in words. But the interesting thing is that when I found the article, then I start counting, and I found out that in reality I think this article she wrote 20 years ago. And she wrote another fantastic book about unlocking the potential of your horse, all based on the classical training of the horses. What we see today, and we call it modern dressage, I don't call it modern dressage. I mean, I have given it already different names and I don't have to repeat them, but I think that it has absolutely nothing to do with correct training of horses. Because like Doris writes in her article, that the wrong way of riding, where the horses are too low in the pole and behind the vertical line with a lot of tension on the hand of the rider, that is a well-known fact today, because this is what we see on all the shows, all the competitions. And it is shocking. And then when I open my Facebook and I see there an American rider, and I don't want to call name, who did in Devon, did win the freestyle cure musical style, with a horse completely on his head, high croup, short neck, tight back, then I'm sure for myself that the modern way of training has nothing to do with training. It's teaching the horses tricks. And then they glue the tricks together, what we call the transitions, and the transitions don't come through at all, because you don't see fluent and elegant and soft going from one gate into the next gate. Yeah, upwards and downwards. Or in the lateral, it's always abrupt, it is always with tension. Now, so when I did read an article from Doris, then I said, yeah, in reality Doris saw very well, because of her profession, what went wrong, because she had so many horses to treat. And I said, I publish it. I asked her permission, and she did give me permission. So today my talk is not very long, because I think that people should focus on the article itself. Because what can I say better than a professional in the field who was on a daily basis confronted with wrongdoing by riders towards the horses. And I have said it already in another lecture. In my time, we had horses in the 20s who did compete Grand Prix. Successful. Good scores, always super well placed. Where are those horses today? They are not there anymore for one simple reason. Exactly what Doris said in her lecture. Horses are over-pushed. Too early asked for performance. 2 years old horses already ridden. Wrong. Also in my opinion, wrong. 4 years old, early enough. It's a little bit the ongoing discussion between what is happening today and what was in the past. And I think all of us have to work again to go back to the past, and all of us should really turn our back towards the modern performance, because the horses do suffer so much from this. We should not give it our support. Just by buying a entrance card to sit on the tribune and see this circus, see this destructive way of riding, means you support it. You should not go anymore to that kind of shows. You should not support it anymore by buying a ticket. You should make clear that this way of training is not what we want to see. We want to see a happy horse. We want to see an elastic horse. We want to see a horse who enjoys his work with us together. The extravagant steps who are totally not right, because the footwork in walk, trot and canter is not anymore there the way it should be. And this is the main thing what the judge have to judge. The clearness of the paces of the horse, walk, trot, canter. I hardly see it on the shows. Okay, this was for this week. And I hope that everybody will read the article from Doris and go to Doris' website, because there's much more what she published by herself and what makes sense to see, to watch and to learn from. I want to say thank you to the people who listen to me. Thank you to Doris that she allows me to publish this very great article. I hope to see you next week again. Bye bye.